So Boker Tov, Boker Or, Hine Matov Manayim, Shevet Kulanu Yachad. How wonderful it is to be with you this morning as we begin Mindfulness and Middot. It's Tuesday. It's freezing out there on the East Coast. I just came back in. I have a funeral right after this, so it is going to be freezing cold. It's a graveside, and it's thanks. It's good to be back. It is very good to be back. And so this flu is just horrible. Hopefully you don't get it. Hopefully you don't get any of the other stuff that's running around, but the flu is definitely rampant. And so I urge you to be careful. And and so I'm here, and tomorrow I'm going to Florida, taking a week to go and get into the warmer weather and spend some time with some rabbinic colleagues in Delray and Boca and Davie and several different places, and to just get a little bit of the sunshine. So, but I will be working there, and so I will be seeing you here too, and so that'll be great. All right, let Izzy in because he's just going to keep scratching at the door until I let him in. So he's in, and let's begin. So let's begin with some movement, getting our bodies moving a little bit. And let's begin with just
Paychecks 6313.
Paychecks. What do they want? Let's just stretch a little bit in whatever way works for you. Okay, we're here, settling into our body. Let's close our eyelids if you're comfortable. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And take a breath through your nose. And let it out through your mouth. Breathing in love, letting out love into the world. Breathing in love, sending out love with the out breath into the world. With your eyelids closed, perhaps you can feel your heartbeat. Perhaps you can hear your breath. I invite you to take a couple more breaths here. I invite you to do a quick body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Feel what's going on in your body, maybe even what's going on in the room, the sounds in the room. I have a heater on and I hear the sound of the fan from the heater, and I also feel that. And so what are you feeling in the room? Feeling the warmth of the heater, smelling the cooking of plantains Sharon made for Ellis this morning. I'm smelling that through the wall into my office. And I'm able to, with my eyelids closed, I'm able to feel the parts of my body that need a little bit of love and attention and massage and breathing good energy into. And now I invite you to take the hand that's on your belly and place it on your heart, and let's together thank God for this practice. And I invite you to name who you would like to dedicate this practice to. Maybe it's someone who has entered life eternal, and maybe it's someone who you is alive and just you miss, or maybe it's someone you want to honor. Maybe it's someone's birthday and anniversary. Maybe it's someone that you long to be closer with. Maybe it's your own self. Maybe it's yourself of right now, or yourself of the future, or the past. Take a moment to breathe a few times in and out, breathing in love, breathing out love into the world, and say the name of that person who you want to dedicate today's spiritual practice to. I invite you to open up your eyelids. Let's take our hands and place them palms together at our chest. In a prayerful position, let's take our arms and bring them out to the sides. Rotate our palms face up by rotating to the right, your thumbs to the right. And then taking those arms and bringing them up to the heavens, bringing down from the heavens love and energy. One more time, all the way out to the right. Thumbs rotated to the right. All the way up, down the center line, back to the chest. Take a breath here. Invite you to send your arms back out. And let's just do some circles. Circle this way and then reverse it. Whatever you're comfortable with. If anything hurts, don't do it. That's my motto. If it hurts, don't do it. If it doesn't hurt, do it. If you need to modify it to do it in the front, whatever you need to do. The most important thing is just to move. So if you want to move your arms up and down this way, if it works better for you, if you want to do it this way, if it works better for you, whatever works better for you, just a little movement into your body. I invite you to place your hands on your lap or your knees, whichever, and take your right hand, put it on your left thigh, and let's twist to the left and breathe. And then I invite you to come back to the center and put your left hand on your right thigh and turn to the right and breathe. And beautiful. And I invite you, as long as you don't get dizzy or have any hypotensive issues or hypertensive issues, I invite you to lean forward, and it doesn't have to be all the way to the floor, just to shift your body so that your spine gets to move. I invite you to do it one more time. And then just shake it all off. Yay. Thank you, God, for this body with all of its ducts and conduits and membranes, cells, all of it, whatever it is, all of it. We're grateful to have this body today, and we're grateful to be alive, and we're grateful to be together. I know I am so grateful to be back with all of you, and yay. And so here we are. Let's learn a little bit. Let's do a little meditation. All right, where are we in the Torah portion? We are in Mishpatim, which translates to laws or judgments, but it's a little bit more than that. So, the Torah portion right before this, Yitro, we got the 10 Commandments at Sinai, or the 10 utterances, really. It serves as the foundational text for Jewish law, what we should be doing. This Torah portion is a comprehensive collection of laws that govern our various aspects of life: ethics, interpersonal relationships, civil and tort issues, social justice, ethical behavior. It covers things like slavery and servitude. It outlines the humane treatment of servants and regulations regarding their release after a certain period of time. It talks about property rights, guidance on theft and property damage and restitution, and emphasizing the importance of accountability and fairness in all of our transactions. It talks about social justice, mandates that we protect those that are vulnerable, including the widow and the orphan and the stranger. It underscores our responsibility to social responsibility, our commitment to social responsibility. It also has a judicial conduct. It says what the judges should do and what they should possess, and the integrity and impartiality, and how the legal system should actually work. In Mishpatim, it also intertwines civil law with religious observance, urging the community to remember that all of it comes from the Holy One, from God. Justice and morality, all is not just a civic thing, not just a civil law, but it is the origin of justice and morality from the sacredness of our God, the Holy One, of blessing. Friends, at the core, Mishpatim teaches us that laws are not merely rules to follow, but reflections on values and commitments, both ethical and spiritual. They're reminders of our duty to create a just society where the dignity of every individual is upheld. Sometimes, especially now, we don't feel that. For many of us, we don't feel that it is a just society for everyone. Maybe it is for some, but not for all. And so here we are together. Let's take a breath in and a breath out. I invite you, we're going to do a little meditation. And so I invite you to, if you're comfortable, find a comfortable seat. If it's in a chair, or you want to be on the floor, or you want to lie down on your couch, wherever you're going to be, I invite you to close your eyelids if you're comfortable. Take a breath in through your nose, feel your belly expand. Hold the breath for a moment and release it, exhaling through your mouth, allowing whatever tension's still there to release if you can. And repeat it a few more times. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Oh, sorry. Let's set an intention as you breathe deeply and evenly. Let's set an intention for the meditation. We set an intention for who we want to dedicate this to, but maybe to embody a principle. Maybe it's a principle of justice, compassion, or integrity. What is the embodiment of that you would like to focus on today? As we outline this Mishpatim, we talked about laws, judgments. I would invite you to affirm this intention. I am committed to justice and compassion in my life. So the intention is, I am committed to justice and compassion in my life. I invite you to let this intention resonate within you, feeling its weight and its significance. It's Tuesday, so that means it's Mindfulness and Middot. And so, what are the Midots? The first Midah is justice, tzedek. It's the central theme of Mishpatim. Perhaps you can visualize a scale representing fairness and balance. Reflect on how you can act justly in your intentions with others. Consider the moments when you faced unfairness and how you responded. Did you stand up for yourself and others? Did you seek a resolution? Allow the feelings associated with these memories to surface. I invite you, all of us are thinking about all of the unfairness in the world. Maybe acknowledging that. Maybe acknowledging our hope and our prayer, and maybe even action towards a society and a world where there really truly is justice. The next midah would be chesed, kindness, compassion, loving kindness. For that is deeply intertwined with justice. Picture the faces of those in your life who may be struggling. Think about all the marginalized. Think about the executive orders. Visualizing, extending your hands towards them, offering support and understanding, and kindness, and tears. As you breathe in, I invite you to invite compassion into your heart. And as you breathe out, I would suggest that you release any barriers that you've built up to help you hold the vulnerability and empathy, and instead allow yourself to feel the warmth of the connection and the power of kindness without building those walls, even if you're feeling vulnerable. Breathe that in. An invitation to the next midah. That's emet, truth. Embracing integrity. The focus is on truth. Reflect on the importance of honesty in your life, how it's been a foundation for trust and justice. And perhaps you can imagine a beam of light shining down on you, illuminating your path, your decisions. How can you embody truthfulness in the both word and action? I invite you to allow the light to fill you with clarity and courage, empowering you to be a beacon of integrity. Friends, as we begin to close this meditation, I invite you to reflect for a moment as we bring our awareness back to the present moment, taking breaths in and out. Let's acknowledge the teachings of Mishpatim. Justice, compassion, integrity, reminding ourselves of our intention and commitment to make life better for ourselves and for others. I invite you to think about, in closing, what makes you feel like you have made this world a better place for yourself, for your family, for your friends, the greater world. An invitation, if your eyelids are still closed, to slowly open them. Take a moment to reorient yourself. The teachings of Mishpatim remind us that our actions matter. They challenge us to cultivate qualities that not only elevate our character, but also contribute to the well-being of our world. A reminder, the practice of justice and kindness and truthfulness. When we practice that, we honor God. We honor the divine call to create a world that reflects a world for all humanity. In these days ahead, may we all somehow infuse humanity, especially when many of us feel the inhumane treatment in our society. May we become not agents of ice, but agents that advocate for just and for compassion in a broken world. Now let us say Amen. With that, I invite you to pray for peace. We are one human family. We are Judaism fueled by love. We love you. And Rabbi Jen will see you tomorrow for Wisdom Wednesday. Our connections continue. I will see you on Thursday. And she'll see you on Friday morning. We'll see you Friday evening. Actually, Rabbi Jen will see you Friday evening because I'm going to be leading in Florida with a group of friends. So I won't be here with you Friday evening, but Rabbi Jen will. And just wishing you the ability to stay warm. And remember, we're in this together. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai. Mwah. Be well, everyone. Have a great day. Sending lots of love.